Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you're new here, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button and also click on the notification bell so that you get a notification whenever we post a new video. So let's get started. So today is Monday and it's yet another episode of our Informative Mondays, and in today's episode we are going to be continuing from where we left last week, where we were talking about the step-by-step process of how to apply for a place to study in Germany. If you have not watched that video, I am going to put a link in the description box, so go ahead and watch that one so that you can rush back and you can catch up with us on this one. So yes, you have applied, you have prayed. Oh, God has answered your prayers. You got your admission. What's next? What do you need to do? So, at the visa office, they require 4 things for them to be able to grant you a visa. So, these 4 things are: number 1, admission letter, proof of insurance, address where you're going to be staying, and money that is in a blocked account. So these 4 things are like the main things that you will need for you to be able to apply for your visa to finally come and start studying. How are you gonna do this? First thing that I would advise that you do is for you to start by sometimes maybe you saw that you have been admitted online and you have not yet received your admission letter. You have to know that you have to talk to your university that they are supposed to send you a letter of admission, like papier. Okay, so then when you get this letter of admission, it's important that you start with the process of opening a blocked account, because for you to be able to open a blocked account, you need to have your admission letter. The last time I checked, the only bank that could help you with this was Deutsche Bank. Maybe it has changed. Maybe like right now as I'm talking to you, another bank is like upgrading and they are already doing this thing. You need to do your research, okay? But the last time I checked, only Deutsche Bank was the bank that could open a blocked account in Germany. So you need to start the process. You call them. So you need to start there and there with the process of opening, because the reason why I am saying you need to start with opening a blocked account is because for you to open a blocked account, it takes about 3 weeks for the blocked account to be finally officially available for you to use. It takes about 3 weeks. And when the blocked account is opened, you need to put money in the account, and they only accept wire transfers, and this wire transfer, it takes about a week before the money can be like available in your account. So you see, this process alone takes about 4 weeks. So that's why it's really important for you to start with this one. The moment you get your admission letter, you start with the process of opening your blocked account. And the insurance part, you do not really need to have insurance. You can even have a temporary insurance that is for about 30 days. Amaris, where are you going? No. All right, so that was just Amaris, and okay, so when you get your insurance, you can do this process while you are doing the blocked account thing. And while you're at that, also the address, the tips that I can give you when it comes to the address is you can use a student VAC to look for an apartment. So Student Vec is like an application that helps students only to find accommodation, but it's not like as easy as ABC for you to get this apartment on Student Vec. So I would advise that you do it, but also you can also try using Facebook pages on things like Wiki Gesucht. And you already know where you're going to be staying. You know the city that you're going to be going to, so you can just check on that cities Wiki Gesucht or Student Vec to try if you can find an apartment, if you can find a Wiki for you to be living in, because they at the visa office they need you to put an address where you're going to be staying, because you know they can't just allow you to come when you don't even know where you're going to spend your first night. And it's also for your own good. You need to know where you're going to be staying before you come. So that's number 1, 2, an apartment. And if you cannot find anything on, let's say it's now also almost last minute, you feel like you're not getting anything, I can also advise you to use Airbnb. You can find an Airbnb and pay it for like a month, because I also know that you can register yourself. If you're staying at an Airbnb, they can also allow you to go and register yourself, so you can use that as your official address. Although it's not the cheapest thing, but at least it's something, you know where you're going to be staying, and you can use that time while you're staying at that Airbnb to be able to find like your real accommodation where you're going to be staying. So this is one of the things also that you need to look at when you have already found your place to study and now it's time for you to come over. So yes, I've talked about this of admission letter. You need it in paper. You need like the real admission you need like the real admission letter and health insurance. You can get a temporary health insurance for maybe at least 30 days. It's accepted. Address, you can use Student Vec, you can use Wiki Gesucht, or you can get an Airbnb, and most importantly, blocked account. Did I say how much? In the blocked account, you are supposed to have about 9,000 US dollars. And maybe you don't know what is a blocked account. A blocked account is an account where you put your money, but you cannot withdraw it all together at once. You can only withdraw a certain amount of money per month. This is just to ensure that during your first year of studying, you have money to take care of yourself. Although you will still be allowed to work for at least 20 hours per week, like I said before, you can still be able to work, but you cannot rely on that. When you come and then you find a job and then you start earning, that will be then. But you need to have these things first before you can go and apply for your visa to come and study. So if you have any more questions, guys, feel free to put them in the comment section and I will definitely be glad to answer them for you. And until next time, guys,